to another episode of The Message, where we talk about what you're talking about. I am super excited today because we're ready to start the 22-23 school year, and I am so pleased to have with us a new employee to Lynchburg City Schools, Dr. Reid Wodicka. Dr. Wodicka, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, Ethel. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad to be here and glad to be at Lynchburg City Schools.
Awesome, awesome. He's no stranger to Lynchburg City Schools, but will be serving as the Deputy Superintendent for Operations and Strategic Planning.
That's
Did I
right.
get that
Yeah.
right?
That's right. That's
Okay,
right.
awesome.
Kind of a long title, right?
It is a long title. We do that around here.
Yeah. I like that.
Lots of work to be done. So,
Yeah.
Again, with you not being a stranger to Lynchburg, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm so thankful to be back in Lynchburg. I graduated from EC Glass and went to Lincoln Middle and the Go Center and Bedford Hills. And so Lynchburg City Schools has been very, very important to my life. And I have such fond memories of being a student here. And so very excited to be back. I spent about the last 15 years in local government. So I just came directly from the city of Lynchburg, where I worked for about 4 years serving the city. So it is so great to be into public education and trying something new and learning something different.
Awesome. We're excited to have you.
Yeah.
And I remember you coming through the halls of EC Glass High School. So we won't talk about when, but it's always good to come back home. So thank you for coming back to us, and we're excited. Now, I know that you'll oversee the Equity and Community Relations Department. What other departments will you oversee?
Absolutely. So I'm going to be overseeing all this sort of, I'll say, most of the departments that aren't direct teaching or coaching and those sorts of things, right? So we're thinking about finance and HR, also transportation and maintenance and school nutrition, as well as safety in the school buildings. And so those are sort of the areas that I'm going to be focusing on, and that kind of fits with what my background was professionally. And so hopefully I'll be able to bring some things to the table that I've learned elsewhere and maybe be able to implement here as well. So.
Awesome. You mentioned bringing some things to the table. We have a huge table here at Lynchburg City Schools. Of course, our mission, every child by name and by need to graduation and beyond. What are you excited about?
I'm excited about thinking through how it is that we can work to build our organization, particularly in the operations and equity and communication side, to figure out how we can even better provide an environment that allows us to serve kids even better. Every single day, that's what we ought to be focusing on. And there's a lot of really great things that have happened in Lynchburg City Schools. Mm-hmm. We can always be better, always grow, and everything that everything we're doing and on our end has to be able to be supportive of the direct mission of the organization.
Awesome. Well, it looks like you're about 2 weeks in.
That's right.
Not even. What do you feel like is going to be your biggest challenge?
I think there's a lot for me to learn. This is a big organization. It's a complex organization. So, there's a lot of things to learn. And so how we've done things in the past and maybe where we need to grow in certain ways, that'll certainly be a big part of what I have to do over the next couple of months. But I know that there are some incredible people around the organization that want this organization to succeed and know that it can. And I know that will not be a big deal. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Awesome. Like we said, you're home. So we're excited to work alongside you. I know that I am, and the other directors that we get to work together as a team to make a difference here in Lynchburg. Is there anything that you would say from where you're sitting now to our community?
Yeah. I just want to be upfront and just say I'm so thankful to be here. I'm so thankful to serve with each and every one of all of you every day. Again, as we advance that mission for students in our community. I'm really excited to be here. I'm really excited to continue to think about how we can grow the work that we do that supports the direct education of our students. And that could be through the classroom, but also certainly on the playing field and in arts and everything else that we do to serve students every day. My expectation, I told our staff, is that every day we're coming to work with the focus on making sure that we're building the best possible organization that we can to serve students better, to help grow our community. So that's what I have to say, and I'm really excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking your time out of your schedule to join us. I know that there will be other opportunities to have you right back here on The Message, and we're excited about that. To our community, as I stated, we are excited about starting our school year, and Dr. Wodicka is just the first of many employees that we'll have here with us. We have some new people that we really want you to meet. We're very excited about this year, and this is going to be a great year for all of us.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Well, until next time, I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of The Message.